instincts, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
Curry dishes to Thompson.
Boy, you gotta love him. A picture perfect alley-oop.
A little surprised, though, Clark. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
You know what, too? Yeah, but it almost makes it a little more special, Kevin. Just grace over power is the way I see it.
And so here is Golden State following the miss by Kyrie Irving. And he jams it with authority.
Boy, has there been any defense played yet in this game?
Nope, this game has been all about rapid-fire offense early.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Irving drives in. Bogut with the block.
Well, you look at what these guys have done on the offensive glass. They've got 3 points to show for it.
Well played right there, and you can feel the momentum changing.
I think this lead will continue to move upward unless something unforeseen happens.
There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. Out to Smith. They need this. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Here's Holmes, and released it in time, but it's off the mark. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Warriors lead by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Just the start they wanted to this game. Solid offense. They got good ball movement. They established a nice rhythm.
Yeah, not stagnant at all. Free-flowing and fluid at the offensive end.
On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. David Lee is out there with Smooth. And it's Curry in at the point. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors. To start the second quarter. Now here's Iguodala. Here's Holmes. Good on the three-point shot. Smooth's got 25 points.
Now let's see if that triggers another explosion from. Remember, he hit 3 three-pointers in the first quarter.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Here's Dellavedova. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Dellavedova. Stolen away.
That's really a good picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. I mean, they're being way too casual with the ball.
Yeah, it's going to cost them if they keep it up. They need to get back to playing efficient basketball.
At the elbow, it's...
Oh, look out! Wow.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark? Brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
So it's the Warriors now, following the score by Cleveland. That drops. 30 points for Smooth.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
And keeping us updated from the sideline.
the 4th grade. He said that came from his father. Confidence, confidence, confidence. That's all my dad preached. He'd always tell me, Kyrie, you could be this, you could be that. My dad had more belief in me than I had in myself. Gentlemen.
You know, it helps having people boosting you up, Doris. Thanks. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Launches a three, and another three for Golden State.
Absolutely on fire from behind the arc.
Yeah, that's where he's getting his points.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. Timeout called, Cleveland. Iguodala with the steal.
This is outrageous. Every shot they're taking right now seems to be finding a mark.
Literally every shot. They are absolutely rolling. Cavs tried to make a push for the playoffs last season, in a way going against the grain, but instead a disappointing season when it was all over. Coach and front office questioning the team effort level. You know, that's a problem he has, not being able to knock down that open jumper. I think it happens far too often.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Blatt as he addressed his team. He urged his guys to get after it on the offensive glass, to follow every single shot, extend possessions, and cash in on some second chance points. The next message he had for them was that they should be attacking the basket on offense. He felt very strongly that the defense they're up against is vulnerable down low. I'm sure Coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris. To end the run, that's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Anderson Varejao.
Dellavedova is really good at finding his teammates.
Well, the Cavs did make some big changes from last season, and they shouldn't have a problem staying motivated, putting in the effort this year.
Well, you know, Kevin, last year they were a very young group and didn't have a vet presence they might have needed. With LeBron coming in, they've got brilliance in every category, leadership and play. He's got the cloud of his championship ring. The whole mindset of the team is about to go to a very different and high level.
Some changes for Golden State. Bogut comes in for David Lee, and it's Barnes in for Thompson. And then for Cleveland, Kevin Love's checked in for Thompson. Mon Shumpert has come in for J.R. Smith. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Matthew Dellavedova. Here's Holmes, and that one is good.
I like the way they've played here in the first half. Just an intelligent floor game, getting good shots.
Numbers certainly back that up. They're shooting much better percentage.
The Cavaliers trail by 13. This is to Love. Here's the three. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And 11 points for Love.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
There's the three. Another three. For Golden State,
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. Just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
poked away, and Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for two.
Well, LeBron James having his nose broken last season by Serge Ibaka. Short of that, he can seem at times invulnerable. His durability just one more thing to set the bar.
The Warriors making a switch here. Space is checked in. And LeBron over his career dealing with a few back issues, but he's been able to remain remarkably healthy.
Kevin, incredible. Incredibly durable, given the punishment he absorbs night in and night out, and the load he's asked to carry by his team. And both ends of the floor, that's another element that makes you shake your head about what he's been able to do in his career.
Why would it pass to him?
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
There's 31 seconds left here in the second. They double him with James. Spades trying to break loose. Verejao grabs the board. Nobody near Irving. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
But they're going to take tough outside shots. I mean, they're better off just firing from the three-point line.
Yeah, I agree with it. I mean, if you're going to be back there near the three-point line, you might as well take the three. Just step back and knock it down.
It could go. Got it to go with no time left on the clock.
You talk about stepping up at a big moment. That is some fortitude, folks.
I should say.
The awareness, the release, everything was just perfect.
And that.
Thanks, Kevin. I'm here with David Lee. And David, tell us what your approach was defensively in this game tonight.
Well, we made some mistakes here and there.
It's only a 7.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hand, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. What a game we're seeing from Smooth.
Seemed like he made everything he got. I mean, anytime he had an open look, he took advantage of the opportunity there in that first half.
And Steve, they were all good looks. I mean, his shot selection has been terrific throughout the game.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the two stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. Kyrie Irving is out there with Iman Shumpert, and it's Mozgov in at the center position. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr taking over as head coach of the Warriors, a 5-time NBA champion. His focus is on creating sustained success. He said, we've got a chance to be really good for the next decade. Let's just take a swing every year and be consistent with our efforts, and we'll have our chances. And we get to watch him, Kevin.
Looking to build something that'll last. Thank you, Doris. And you talk about huge single-game scoring performances like we're watching here tonight. Going back, only one player. Think of this. Only one player in NBA history to go. Triple digits. And that's the Big Dipper, Wilt Chamberlain, on March 2nd, 1962.
Yeah, 100 points. I mean, one of those records that stood a long time, and perhaps no player has so single-handedly dominated the game the way Wilt did.
Outside Curry, and stolen by Irving. Passes to Love. Irving drives in. That falls. Great assist by Love. 9 points for Kyrie Irving.
Boy, the drive to the bucket was nice, but how about the finger roll finish? Beautiful.
Warriors leading by 9.
Well, few would have predicted back when Kevin Love was drafted 5th out of UCLA in 2008 that he'd become the superstar player we see today. He's transformed his body and expanded his game year after year.
Here's James, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
Perfect on their first 3 shots now. That's the way to start the second half.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And the basket good. Smooth's got 50 points. And talk about the physical transformation for Kevin Love. Leaner, quicker, and stronger.
Yes, credit yoga and Pilates. He's trying to be the very best he can be, and he's putting in the work to do that, so it actually helped him more at the defensive end.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Blatt as he addressed his team. Their transition offense has to be a focal point, he told them. Points on the break are going to be crucial for the rest of this game. He also said that their work on the offensive glass is going to be critical. He believes second chance points will go a long way towards deciding this game. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Thanks, Doris. 4 on the clock. There's the 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
They get a hand on it. Here we go, one-on-one. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And the defense just lets him go there.
And once he hit the open floor, there was no looking back, straight to the rack.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Irving against Curry. Irving drives in. Here's Smooth. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. High arcing shot. Barnes passes to Holmes. The second chance effort. Warriors the rebound. Right side Curry. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Well, he just didn't make the catch. Didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
J.R. Smith's checked in for LeBron. And now here's Lee. The fast break opportunity. And that one's good. Barnes.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
It sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself set.
Well, the Warriors taking strides to enhance their player development. They bought a D-League team and moved it to nearby Santa Cruz.
And that team actually played in the D-League Finals in the championship game, lost to Fort Wayne. That's enabled their younger players, though, that D-League team, to practice with the NBA teammates, and that's got to be a positive.
The Cavaliers trail by 15. Smith kicks to Thompson. Shumpert gets a wide open look. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Shumpert's got his third basket of the night right there. Timeout called the Warriors.
Tristan Thompson, a really nice hustle player and defender. Chance to be a double-double guy. But, you know, as a former number 4 pick overall, I think expectations were probably a little too high for him. But he's turned into a very solid NBA player.
Smooth checked in for Steph Curry. That'll be a 5-second call.
The turnover difference hasn't been in their favor, but you know what? It hasn't really slowed them down too much. I like the fact they're staying aggressive here.
Here's Irving. 9 points in the game so far. The Warriors pull it in. Lee's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
And Thompson, with really good length and athleticism, I still think he's developing his footwork and craftiness inside as far as understanding how to create angles to get his shot off. But he's young, and there's plenty of time, and he's shown plenty of promise.
The Cavaliers trail by 13. Irving attacking. Mozgov, good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Warriors have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the 3rd. And Thompson made progress on his mid-range jump shot in year 2. Then last season, Steve, he switched his shooting hand entirely.
And, you know, pretty impressive results for year 1 of the experiment. I mean, that's where you never know. He could become a much better shooter over time with that right hand. We'll see.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
And that one's good. Smooth's got 57 points.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him. And he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
Cleveland shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. That's good from Irving.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Here's Holmes, the rim-rattling 2-handed jam.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
The Cavaliers trail by 13. And here is Irving. 11 points in the game. The Cavaliers have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
Well, they were 75% free throw shooting a season ago.
Shooting for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. Here is Livingston. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Irving kicks to Thompson. 1 second left, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Great job. Taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
And he sinks the second. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Here's Irving. No good on that last second attempt. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This was such a pretty pass, Kevin. A beautiful assist, and of course it turned into the easy basket, but just a gorgeous play there.
The Cavaliers trail by 10 on the wing. Thompson. And Iguodala. Maurice Spade's out there with Bogut, and it's Livingston in at the 1. That's the Warriors' 5. That cuts the lead to single digits. And it's 9 points for LeBron.
This is exactly what they need to do right now. Attack the basket, and hey, if you get fouled, I mean, you get the opportunity to shoot free throws.
Livingston buries the long-range jumper. And the Warriors lead by 11.
They are killing them with that three-point shot here in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop that shot and still not able to get it done. You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Well, it's funny. Back when LeBron joined the Heat, some critics said he'd given up the chance to be the franchise player and carry his team. But guess what? No matter who LeBron plays with, he's always the franchise player.
Coming in for Sean Livingston. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed his team. He was propping his guys up for their defensive pressure, saying, listen, the pressure you put on them has been fantastic. Keep pestering them, keep forcing turnovers, and we'll be in a great position to win this thing.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Warriors?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
The other thing they're doing, guys, is forcing turnovers and then creating points offensively as a result. And you think back to LeBron after the 2011 finals, many also questioned whether he had, quote-unquote, what it took to win a title. He's obviously answered those questions.
Anderson Varejão's checked in for Thompson.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And some harsh criticism, Clark, for LeBron after the decision, or his comments after the 2011 finals.
Yeah, you know what, Kevin? It's really impressive to see how he's handled that. He misspoke and mishandled both of those situations. And to his credit, he's expressed regret about those things, displaying a maturity we've always seen in him. One of the remarkable things about LeBron is that for the magnitude of his celebrity and his stature and the expectations, I don't know if you've had an athlete handle himself any better under the hot, bright lights of stardom.
And here are the Cavaliers now after the Warriors pick up 3. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Kyrie Irving, clearly a player who's dreamed of greatness from a very young age. Going back to the 4th grade, he wrote, "I'm going to the NBA," and he wrote it across the back wall of his closet. And while it was hidden behind his clothes, it certainly wasn't far from his head or his heart.
And Irving still wanted to write down goals. He used to write them in a notebook he still keeps. Now he'll write them down in his phone. All part of setting his sights high and dreaming big.
Both free throws good for Irving. And for Irving, just like those words in the back of his closet stayed hidden, his great talent stayed hidden for a long time as well.
Yeah, it didn't really dominate until his senior year of high school, Kevin. Only 11 games he played at Duke. It might seem he was an overnight sensation in the NBA, but in truth, he spent a lifetime laying the foundation for his game.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamorous stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
Unstoppable offense from both teams. Love the pace this game has been played at.
So does everybody else in the building. This has been a fun one.
And he's going up for the alley-oop.
How nice was that alley-oop? Those two really have a good connection.
They'll read each other so well. It's a play I'm sure Clark they love to run.
And as the receiver, he didn't feel like he had the need to go for the monster finish. Just laying it in, making sure he got the
Oh, man, that was unreal. Mark it up. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Surreal alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
Yeah, and it all had to be perfect and in precision. That's not nearly as easy as they made it look.
Some changes for Golden State. Lee's checked in for Bogut. Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Curry subbed in for Maurice Spates. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Anderson Varejão. James outside. Down low. Can they get it? And it's good on the layup.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
They can take their time on this possession.
You know, guys, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, it gives themselves a little break, too.
Catch their breath, you're right. It's deflected. Here's Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got 10 points in just the second half.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim. How about that nice 1-2 punch there, guys? Great defensive play, and of course, it leads to the great basket in transition.
Love the attacking style there, Steve.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
And Cleveland making a change here. Shumpert's checked in. Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're up by 10. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And here are the Cavaliers now. James kicks to Mozgov. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 6 assists in the game.
Things are really tightening up now, guys. Their offense has become unstoppable.
Not sure where it was before, but better late than never.
Pass to Holmes. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And he does it as well as anyone. Tremendous skill in the air. Well, it's the edge they've had in that area on the glass that's played a big role in this game.
And they've got some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive. Attacking and coming away with steals.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Barnes dishes to Lee. And stolen by James. Here's Irving. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
This is the kind of one-man performance that can win games for a team.
Yeah, he's unflappable, Steve. He doesn't seem rattled at all by the score and is now 4 for 4 in the quarter.
A nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
Here's Holmes, and another basket for Golden State.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to this spurt.
Just keep on firing, man. No reason to slow down now.
Here's Mozgov. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
And stolen by James. Ahead. Sinks it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
The defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
Golden State's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And so they foul intentionally. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. The Cavaliers on offense. They're on a 17-6 run. Buries it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
The Warriors shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field.
Every point they get now puts them one step closer to the W.
If they're not there already, Steve, just a tremendous all-around game of basketball they played.
Here's James, and it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul. Long range from the inbound. Gets the 3 to fall.
Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
And he takes that one up and powers it through. Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks.
I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again.
And a wide open look for James. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He really needs to continue to work for those good looks.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W.
daily basis, we zap you through the league. It's Game 2 of the NBA Finals, fast break style, on NBA.com. And get ready. Everybody's looking at the battle between the Cavaliers and the Warriors, and Andrew Bogut came ready. He had 5 big blocks on the game, and that set the tone early on for the Warriors, who played just terrific defense in this thing, and they played some offense as well, but that's LeBron to Tristan Thompson, and the Cavs had the lead early. Kevin Love gets knocked on the head on this play. He'd stay in the game in the first half, but in the second half, he'd go out. He's in the NBA concussion protocol, so stick with NBA.com for updates on his condition. The condition for Draymond Green, hot, very hot. He had 5 triples on the game. That's as many as the entire Cleveland Cavaliers squad had. He was simply feeling it. Off the dribble, Draymond shooting the 3, and then just the typical Warriors ball movement results in a Klay